Hi YouTube, you might have just seen the video I made of my U2602. So here was the bottom of the range of its third generation lineup, the U2602 being mid-range, as I said in my other video. So this ran alongside the U2602 as the bottom of the line. Now, it's in pretty good condition actually. It's very nice. I've never owned a Turbopower Junior before, although I've used a few. But yeah, it's quite basic really. It's kind of like the Turbolite, our version of the Turbolite, except it has height adjustment. So it's basically just a Turbopower one, but with a soft bag, which is kind of a nice white and grey striped effect. So, starting from the bottom up as usual, it says here Hoover Turbopower brushed edge cleaning, and then plus. So, you know, same lettering as what's on U2602 over there. So yeah, it's Turbopower Plus. It doesn't say Junior on it, but it is a Turbopower Junior. So, familiar 4-position height adjustment. You've got the low setting, which is for like stuck down commercial grade carpets. And then you have the short setting, which is the most generally used setting. And then you have the medium pile carpet setting, and then the shag pile carpet setting. In general, it stays on the second to lowest. So, we've got the royal appointment on the cleaner head here, because obviously it can't go on the bag. Like on the hard box models, it's on the front of the bag door. This being soft bag, it has to be on here. So it says, by appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, manufacturers of vacuum cleaners and laundry equipment, Hoover Place, Merthyr Tydfil. So further up here we've got a outer cloth bag and a nice steel, I believe, or aluminium it might be, probably aluminium handle, because it's quite light, so it's probably aluminium. On-off switch on the handle here, just one speed. It does have a lower cord hook, and this is something that puzzled me about these cleaners. Most of the, I think all of the Turbopower Juniors had lower cord hooks, and the Turbopower Juniors were the absolute bottom of the line, being soft bag. But the bottom of the line U2798, which is the red total system, it's the bottom of the line total system, didn't have a cord hook, but the Turbopower Juniors did, and I didn't understand that. But anyway, it kind of reminds me of a Dyson, how the cord goes right to the bottom from the top, but this thing is not a Dyson for sure, far better. So your 6-metre cable, that does close. It doesn't spring shut with a nice snap like my other Turbopowers do, but oh, there you go, that's better. But yeah, the cord hook at the top swivels 180 degrees, sorry, 360 degrees. Spring for the bag, so as it fills it can pull down, which you can detach it if you want to wash it or what have you. It just hooks it back on up there. It can be difficult because it's not, where's it gone? It's not the easiest thing in the world to get to. I might need my right hand for this. Oh Alex, you shouldn't have done that in a video when you've only got one hand. There we go. Right, so it's back on now. So the main bag, the paper bag inside, here, a H4 bag. This is actually, you might think it's a reusable type, but it's actually a fragranced bag. I managed to get a pack of the scented bags off eBay, very 80s. Wouldn't do anything like that now. And they are here. They are, by the colour of the packaging, I imagine they're Spring Bouquet, which is my favourite fragrance. Obviously they seal so the fragrance doesn't escape. But anyway, yeah, the H4 bags, they don't seem to fit quite as nicely as they do in the hardbox models inside here, but I mean, a Turbopower 2 bag would probably fit better. But anyway, there's your fill tube. You've got your bellows down in there as normal. So this bag's for all Turbopower and Turbomaster models. I presume this was before the Turbo line. Oh no, it wouldn't have been because the Turbomaster's on it. Although it could have been. The Turbomaster came out in 87. So yeah, that might have been why they didn't show the Turbo light on there, because they were before that was brought to the UK. So the bag fits back on the fill tube, kind of insecurely. Well, not insecure. It's not. Doesn't fit very securely. So that's inside there. As you can see, it bunches up quite a bit. But anyway, the bag closes with a nice metal zip. I did. If you've seen my other video of it, which I seem to have made months ago. Well, it feels like it was only weeks ago, but that's how long it seemed. Got new wheels for it. They were broken on my when I first got it. So while we're down here, let's take a look at the brush roll. Oh, I forgot to put a cable tie back on the bellows. I'll have to do that. So anyway, you've got the activator brush roll here. It's got the spiral constant contact bristles. Cleaned relatively close to the edge. It doesn't get that close, but it's not too bad, as you can see. So anyway, you've got the beta pads which help release the grit, and the brushes to reactivate the fibres of the carpet. Very, very good brush roll in this machine. So that's all there is to say on it, really. Oh, and forgot to mention, this model does have an air freshener. It's got a little slide thing so you can adjust the fragrance, which personally I think this will work a lot better than what's on the hardbox models, because this actually fully closes it off when you, well, not like that, but when you do that, closes it off completely. When you have it to the full position, it's the little hole there is fully open. Now I do have the manual for this, and I was surprised to find that in the manual, I always wonder what this little hole was for. It's actually so you can put a little coin in there and give it a quarter of a twist to pop this front sliding thing out here, so you can replace the air freshener disc. It does have a genuine Hoover Spring Bouquet air freshener. I got about 3 of those off eBay a while ago, so I'll just plug it in. But yes, I think I've got the manual here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Got off eBay. I paid a shocking £7.35, I believe it was, which was ridiculous for a little paper booklet. But you know, it shows you how to assemble it, and the height adjustment, cord hook, the handle release, how to change the bag, how to straighten the fringes on your rugs, how to carry it. It actually shows you to carry it like from the bottom little thing here. Again, that's the thing I was talking about with the coin. The optional toolkit. Showing you how to fit the toolkit, how to check a blockage in the bellows. And that's it really. No, I don't think I showed you how to replace the headlight. No, never mind. It doesn't have a headlight, Alex. Oh god, I'm so dumb. Anyway, so I do have the tools somewhere. I've just had those, I think they're in the bathroom. Yes, for some reason they're in here, I don't know why. I haven't got the whole box out, but I'll just put them on to test the suction power. I haven't actually used the tools on this yet, so I don't know what the suction's like on it, but I'll put a little bottle of sawdust down. So I won't put too much down. This thing is very loud. It's one of those Turbopowers that unfortunately has a very noisy motor. It still performs the same, it's just quite noisy, which probably won't sound as noisy on the video as it will to my ears in real life. So, off we go. It's a noisy beast, isn't it? But yeah, it vibrates a hell of a lot. I never actually tested what it sounded like before I took it apart, so I don't know if it sounded like that before or not. Probably did, to be honest. I mean, I think it's a 400 watt motor, I'm not sure. 440 watts. But yeah, if I just found it another motor, it'd be fine. It's in really nice condition actually. The hood's a bit sun bleached, but yeah, I never use it because of its noise level. So at some point I'll find it a new motor or second-hand one or whatever. Obviously I won't buy it a new one, but you know what I mean. So let's just clean up this little mess that's fell out from somewhere. So here we go. Anyway, that's my Hoover Turbopower Junior, model U1294. I always get it mixed up with the U2194, but no, this is a U1294. But very nice, clean as a Turbo Junior, very, very light. And just for the sake of comparison, here's its American brother, Turbo Light. As you can see, anyone's wondering, I've got any American friends watching who might be interested. The cleaning width is only an inch wider, and the bag is also I can sort of get this in the right thing here. It's only a couple of inches taller, the bag, even though it looks a lot bigger. But anyway, the handle's a bit taller on the Turbo Light as well. Or the Elite, that's what they're actually called. Anyway, so hopefully I haven't rambled on too much as usual, but thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.